parent and the nuclear family and those close to the individual, how do you think they can support this person?
Okay, that's a wow question, right? And I think that those who can hear me clearly would also conclude that the answer I'm about to give is a wow answer. I see companies, I see government agencies, I see government personalities, I see just well-meaning Nigerians do a lot of things for the society. But one question to ask still remains, that who is doing something for this supposedly disabled person, or these persons who are suffering from one physical challenges of the rest of them? People are complaining that there are no more ideas in the world, there is no more thing one can do, everything seems to have been done, the rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer, and the rest of them. But think about it. How would it be like to be the first person in the entire world to have created or to have built a mansion where you can inhabit these physically challenged people for free? We talk about companies say they want to do corporate social responsibilities. When they want to do corporate social responsibilities, they buy school bags for students who don't want to go to school. Some of them give out food. I'm not saying it's not good anyway. Food for people who don't know what they are going to eat the next day. You're just feeding them for that day. You're not feeding them for the next day. And these persons who we are disregarding, it's important for me to mention again, have the potential to transform our society for good. If you can't value somebody who is physically challenged, how will you value somebody who is not physically challenged? So that being said, I think it's important that families, parents, the societies at large should understand that most of the persons who we see out there, and even Biola herself who is here today, did not pray for this situation. In fact, it's possible that they were once what we call better, and after a time, something happened and they came to the present stage where they are. So it's not their fault. Then don't make them feel like it's their fault. They are human beings, and that's just what matters. On that day, they are going to stand where you stand. You have the same 24 hours. They eat, you eat. It doesn't matter the kind of food. They walk, you walk. It doesn't matter the kind of walk. So there is almost nothing that makes you different from them. Therefore, we should appreciate them like there was nothing even wrong with them in the first place.
Can anyone be prepared to be physically challenged? But hold that thought. Let's go for a commercial break. We'll be back.
I'm Abiodun Bambari, less privileged. I feel they are not less privileged, but they are like us. But they're just not able to do some certain things that we can do. Well, the only thing I have for them is they should just stay strong, because they need to fight. And fighters don't quit. So they should not quit in any activities they do, except begging and stealing. The only thing they can do is to help them out. They can ask them what they love doing, either sewing, sports, or any activities they love to do best. So they have to get them teachers to teach them and to be perfect at what they do. That's just my advice for the government to do for them.
Welcome back. Dr. Lightup asked a question before we went on the break. Is it possible for anyone to be ever ready to say, if I ever become physically challenged, this is how I'm going to handle it? Is it possible?
Yes, I think it's possible. I've started thinking about having kids myself, even though I'm not yet married, okay? And it takes planning. You don't just pick a lady from the street, pick a lady and get married to the person and something like that. And I think a lot and I ask questions a lot. So some few days back, I sat down and I was asking myself that question. What happens if tomorrow I give birth to a paralyzed child? What happens if tomorrow I give birth to somebody who is called an imbecile? What if tomorrow I give birth to somebody who has one deformity or the other? We can't tell. We can't know. No matter the kind of test you do, something can go wrong. In fact, I know somebody who he was okay, but when he was about coming out from his mother, just because of how the doctor drew him out, they dislocated his hand completely. Today he can't make